Hello and welcome back. Long time no see. I have recorded the last 3 episodes all in one sitting. Bit of time has passed in between them all. I've moved some stuff around. And we have made some lettuce, which is good. We've got a pretty well full load. I could stack them up another one high, but that's just getting a little redonkulous. I even have 2 in the pickup truck already. I'm debating on just switching these right over to selling, so then I don't have to deal with the pallets. And I think I'm going to do that. To be honest with you, we sell them for a good price anyways, so why do I really want to store them? If it got to a point where we were tanking in the price, then I might want to store them. But as of right now, I think we're still selling at a pretty decent price. It definitely wasn't as good as what it was the other day. It was like over $3,000 the other day. But as it sits right now, in February, we're in a really good price. We're in April now. So I would want to sell them now. And then I would probably want to start storing them. So I'm going to, why did I change these? Why did I change them? I'm going to want to store them for now, and I'm going to want to sell what I've got here. Because I want a bit of money to come in today. What about the other prices? What are the other prices like? For tomatoes. Tomatoes are the same. Or strawberries. So, definitely over the winter is when you make your money off of these, which is good to know. And where do we actually sell these? The farmer's shop. Let's tag that. This is what we're going to do to start off today. We're going to sell a bit of lettuce. We got a bit of a drive ahead of us. I also want to get some beehives. Now, there's a reason why I want to get beehives, and it's not for the yield bonuses, because I watched a Mr. Silly P video, and the yield bonuses from beehives are next to nothing. I think he put down like 10 large beehives, and he got like an extra 200 liters out of the field, or like 400 liters. Not enough to really worry about dropping that type of coin. I just want it for honey. So I bought the bakery in the town here for $50,000. That dropped our money down. We also did a boatload of fertilizing contracts, so that brought our money up. I upgraded our fertilizer spreader off camera. I got the big extension on it, and I put the spreading discs on it to make our fertilizing life go a little easier. Am I going the right way here? No, I'm not. Can I drive through here? Oh yeah, I can flip right back around through here. So yeah, I bought the bakery, which is actually right there, I think. Yeah, right there. Bought that for 50 grand. Then realized I need the grain mill to make flour before I could even start making bread. So I skipped a process there. So now we gotta save up about $90,000 to get the grain mill, just to make the bakery worth its weight in bread. With that being said, honey is, I just want it to be able to start doing some more productions. Since I own the bakery, I have a greenhouse that I can start making strawberries, and if I own the grain mill, I can start making flour. I also need to make like cakes. I need like everything, which that's not gonna happen for a long time. Eventually, I would like to get into some animals, and I will. Chickens would probably be the easiest start. So let's see how much money we can. Lettuce is not accepted here. What? This is where it told me to go. Excuse me. Okay, this is where I gotta go. Okay, that makes more sense. $7,091. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not as much as I was hoping, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, so just opening the door up for more productions, especially since the crops take a long time to grow. If we can make some decent money off of those, then everything's going to be easier to progress on the actual farming side of things. Because as of right now, we still have a 2.5 meter cultivator. I thought it was a 3 meter cultivator. I am wrong. I think it's a 2.5 meter. And we have a 3 meter seeder, which just takes forever to do anything. But as it sits right now, we can't really afford a bigger tractor to buy bigger equipment. Wow, I'm actually passing traffic for once. Hallelujah. Doesn't happen very often in FS22, I tell you what. So we've got a lot of things to do and a lot of plans ahead of us, and all we can do is just keep plugging away and chipping away at the things that we are actually able to do at this point in time. I turned the wrong way again. Well, I can take this way back to the farm. It's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, I was thinking about buying another greenhouse, but as the price is going down right now, I think I'm going to hold off on that for right now. Maybe in another month or two, I will buy another greenhouse. But we also have stones, the field stones. Those, I thought they were enabled, but they weren't. So they're enabled now. So we'll need to buy a rock picker of some sort. But I also want the beehive. And the beehive's easy. So let's buy a beehive to start. Because who doesn't like buying things? I know I like buying things, and I'm sure you guys like buying things too. So production. Greenhouses? Generators? No. Oh yeah, they're animals. Bees. So let's buy one of the big One of the big guys. Let's just buy one of you. I'm not sure exactly where to put you. I was thinking about putting you down here just to see if I could get a bit of yield increase, but I really don't care about the yield increase. But I also don't really want it in the actual farmyard itself because that'll take up room that could be used for other things. And we have a very limited space to begin with in the farmyard. So I think I'm actually just gonna put it down here. Why? Because there's trees there already, and as long as I put it far enough back, you know. And then we also need our selling spot. A location where honey is generated by beehives is placed as pallets. Now, are you going to tell me how far away I can place you? Are you going to go red at some point? Because I would like this to be up by the farm, if I could. Like, ideally, I would like it around here, somewhere, if that's going to work. And I mean, $200. Am I really going to be worried about $200 if it doesn't work? Not really. So let's place you right there. Hopefully that works. We're gonna shut the truck off. Also, a tedder came on sale for like 51% off, so I bought it because down the road we'll probably get into some grass work, right? What's on sale for today? We've got a stump grinder. We've got the modded tractor, which that's only 150 horsepower. The McCormick I was really looking at because it's almost 60% off, and it can get up to 310 horsepower. Problem is, we don't have 90 grand to spend right now. So we're kind of shit out of luck and jolly well fucked, if you will. This is new. 247 horsepower, which is less or more. Huh. Yeah. These used vehicle sales are definitely unique and different. So we got our bees, and we sold our lettuce, so that's good. We do have a bit of lime, topped up on fertilizer. Speaking about fertilizer, what kind of contracts do we have available today? Contracts are my bread and butter right now. So let's take the 3 bigger ones. Let's accept, accept, and accept. So that'll be a couple extra bucks to us. We'll hop over into the Massey here, which is the fertilizing tractor. Eventually, I would like to buy one of the bigger fertilizer spreaders. This one does lime. That was the reason why I bought it. It does both. It does lime and fertilizer. It's a jack of all, master of none. Even with the spreading discs on it, the width isn't the greatest, but it is better than nothing. So we got one field way the hell up there and these 2 down here. So we're gonna go do field. I still can't zoom in. And like I was saying, it's the same sit down time that I'm recording all these. So my map hasn't zoomed back in yet, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So we'll go get a worker set out on the fertilizing contract, and we'll get to some harvest. We finally get to harvest our canola. It's only been 3 episodes. 4. It got planted in the live stream. We've gone through almost a full year before it was fully ready to harvest. I think it does take like 6 or 8 months though, so I guess that makes sense. So we got this guy off and going. We'll probably have to come back and do just one of the extra little sections just because this field's a little lopsided. I keep forgetting, even though I'm not playing with seasons, I have that price table that I gotta worry about. So even though it might look like a good price, we might not have a good price. As you can see right now, the train station is going down. And we are currently in the worst time to... Not quite the worst time to sell canola, but we're damn close. We definitely want to sell in December, so I think we're going to hold on to this canola for right now, just because it is our biggest field. And yeah, we also planted sorghum over there in the other field last episode. So we have soybeans and sorghum planted. This field here will need everything. It needs lime, plowing, and fertilizer. And it'll also need the rocks picked out of it. So that will be fan-dilly-tastic. So, there's nothing to it but to do it. This field is fully fertilized, but it's got the 2 deficits, so I'm not sure exactly how well we're going to yield. Hopefully decent, but I think I'm going to replant this with canola. Just because the time frame of plant to harvest, hopefully it'll be ready to harvest come the peak selling point. So for our biggest field, it's been kind of lackluster, which it was expected, really. The field needed to be plowed, and it needed lime, which are two big key things. Can't remember exactly the yield deficit that it gives you, but I think it's almost 30%. I think it pretty well neglects 2 fertilizer states, pretty much. I'm actually just gonna jump into the menu and figure it out to be 100%. And grabbing this little piece over here probably wasn't worth the fuel, but now I can say the whole field's done. So I'm happy. That one last little strip was a total of 841 liters. So it's better than nothing. Nothing to really write home about, though. Would be nice if this combine did a little bit more than 12 mile an hour, but it's the combine we were given, and they're actually pretty generous because the grain tank on this is 8,500 liters, and I'm pretty sure that's a 5-meter header. So for a starting out combine, I can't really complain. I know I say that a lot normally while I'm complaining, but all in all, it's a pretty good combine, especially to start out with. I'm pretty sure FS19, you start out with a 3-meter header and a hopper tank of like 4,000 liters, 3,500, 4,000 liters. Maybe it was 5,000. I can't remember what the New Holland was. I knew you could also get the Bison, which was even smaller. And the smallest combine you can get in this game as of right now is the Rosselmash, which is, yeah, it's a small combine, but I'm pretty sure in FS19 there was like 2 combines smaller than it. So, we're doing pretty good, all things considering. Let's see what that yield deficit is. So we lost out on 30%. Plowing is a negative 15, and lime is an extra 15 as well. So we gained an extra 46% on our fertilizer. So we made up for the plowing and the lack of lime. It would actually be 76% better. Wow. That's a big increase from what it actually could have been to begin with. That's if we had everything. And we don't have weeds turned on, so we don't have to worry about the negative 20% weeds. Some of our fields originally did have yield or weeds in them, so you know. Plus, we had the mulcher stubble, or we don't have that one on it yet. So for our new fields, we can gain an extra 5% on top of that for mulching the stubble. And if we only have small rocks, we could roll them in for an extra 5%. Now, our mulcher is technically a roller. Like, it's what it is. It's rolls things. But I think we would actually need to buy a specific roller, which would be under rollers here. Yeah, we can't afford those. We would have the horsepower, but we can't afford it. So it's not that big of a deal for an extra 5%. The mulcher, however, was pretty cheap. Yeah, the mulcher was only $22,000. So the mulcher is a good investment in my eyes. With that being said, we need to wait for our fertilizer spreader to finish up on its contracts. It had some issues with the first one there. So we can get some fertilizer down on that. And yeah, once the fertilizer's down, we can put some lime down, some more fertilizer, mulch it, plow it, and seed it. So that's going to take a while. I'm going to do all that off of camera. We've got our bees down. A bit of time has passed. I wonder if we got a honey box pond? We do. Perfect. So that is a pretty far ways. It was way down there. You can kind of see it down there. And the pallet spawn is over here. Worker I has finished his task, but I didn't see the actual thing pop up for the contract. So, where are you? 63%. I told you to drive here by yourself, which probably screwed the pooch on me for getting the whole field completed. But we'll do that little section quickly. What all did you miss? But I will figure this out, and I will see you probably once we've got that field turned around. Why did you... told you to start down here. You did this section. Why didn't you keep going? Workers have been improved, but not improved as much as we thought. So, all 3 contracts, collect, collect, collect. There we go. Brings us up to $42,075. Not bad at all. Let's go get our own field turned around and prepped for another crop. So a day has passed and we're into March. Going into the next month, our soybeans are growing pretty good. We got this field fully turned around and we got it planted with canola again. Just to hopefully maximize our harvest income. Hopefully this will be grown and ready to harvest by the time canola prices shoot up. Our crop over here is almost ready to harvest. It'll probably be ready to harvest tomorrow. And I've just been moving the honey around, loading it up onto the trailer here every time it gets full. We'll have to do that again here shortly. Oh, it's ready. Perfect. Do that now. Our greenhouse is still storing more lettuce. Got a nice big pile going on over here. So that will be good. The price shoots up for that in the winter. And I did 2 fertilizing contracts today. Those are completed. So we'll accept those now for an extra 12 grand. I did spend like $7,000 in more fertilizer just to top the trailer up. That's nice how it actually tells you how much product is in a certain trailer down there at the bottom. So fertilizer. There's 8,565 liters in this trailer, which is awesome. That is a really cool feature. I really like how the field info tells you all these things. I also filled this greenhouse up again with water, so our money went down there, and I think I want to buy another one. I want to buy another greenhouse, but I also want to make sure I'm not going to block these ones in. So I'll probably place that greenhouse down tomorrow, just to maximize our lettuce production coming into the winter. I had a brain fart there. Yeah, coming into the winter, maximize the production there, which will be good. Depending on length of the video, you might see me tomorrow. If not, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I think this is episode 4. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you like me and you like what I'm doing here, a subscription is free. And it's the best way to keep up to date with the videos that I do put out. Pretty sure you can ring that bell as well. And that'll make sure you're notified whenever I do upload a video. With that said, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Toodles!